Yeah.
So that's a good place. How about God of War? How are we looking with Ragnarok?
Yeah, so I've played a fair few more hours. I've played 15 hours now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm finding it quite tough.
Oh,
not
difficulty or desire?
No, desire. It's not. It's not. The difficulty is set by the difficulty you set it on, unlike Pokemon.
Sorry, you can't really blame that.
But I find the gameplay loop like all too similar, and I find the storytelling, the delivery is fantastic. Don't get me wrong, it really, really is. But I find it really hard to care. My investment in it is unfortunately it's not quite there. For me, it's not as interesting as 2018 was when that started, because that was new and it was like, and I was kind of interested from the off on that one. Like, oh, okay, this is interesting. But now, I don't know. Just for me, it's not grabbed me. Without giving anything away, like I do find the main characters and how they communicate with each other, how they interact. I just think it's almost like unrealistic. It's not. That's the wrong word because it's not realistic, but it's, I don't buy it half the time. I find them a bit annoying. And I hate the boring ass puzzles in the game. It's just, I'm struggling because the story is the thing, and their delivery of that and the cutscenes and everything, that's the stuff that I look forward to at all times, but that's not quite grabbing me. I do think that action games, they do have a difficult job at like connecting with an audience. I'm not saying that this has a difficult job, I'm just saying in general, because action games are like impersonal in a way. Like you're playing a character and they've got set move set and everything. There's fairly set kind of progression trees. They've got similar combat and all that kind of stuff. That's like in general, and I do think they've done a great job at connecting with the majority of people through the storytelling and having good combat. But eventually, like, all combat that goes under that system gets old for me. Like, I do wonder what it would be like if I played this game without playing Elden Ring. And I know it's boring to bring it back to that again, but the difference with that game is that everything that you do to your character, all the stat increases, all the changes and that you implement with your character, has a significant difference on your gameplay.
Yeah.
And that isn't the same here. It doesn't feel like that to me. It all feels the same as it did in hour one to me. And I know you get different abilities, you do this, that, and that. I know I can hear what people would say to that, but to me it's the same type of stuff. Couple that with me not personally being too invested in the story, and you can kind of feel where I'm at with it.
Yeah.
Well, I played 2018, and I thought, when I first played it, I thought, wow, this is amazing. This is basically like what gaming is about. I was like, because I was really into my first-person game, my single player games, and I was like, this is fucking amazing. But it just kind of shows, and I said it last week, like the shift of where people, sometimes you're into that type of game, sometimes you're into another type of game, and I think I've shifted a little bit, and I can hear that it sounds ridiculous, me saying that I'm really enjoying Pokemon, but I'm not really enjoying God of War, and I know but it's a gameplay loop that I can get behind, and this gameplay loop I don't like so much.
That's the thing that's going to hold you.
Do you think that maybe I'm linking this to myself? So when I have, for example, summer sale and winter sale every year at Steam, I buy like 4 games probably, and 3 of those games I will not be excited for. And when I mean not excited for, I could have bought 2 of those games, could be something I've looked forward to playing all year, but hasn't come down in price. But the one that I'm most excited about is the only one that will dominate my brain. To the point where even the other one that I've been really excited to play as well, I will play it and I'll go, I don't really care. I want to play the other one. Do you think that there could be something there that with Pokemon, and you've been loving Warzone DMZ?
Yeah, there is that. I mean, we've had a lot of games come out, and DMZ, like, I would play that probably all the time. If you were available to play all the time, like, I'd be playing that all the time.
Yeah.
That is fantastic. I've dedicated a lot of time to Warzone, leveling up guns, all that kind of stuff, getting prepped for that. Pokemon coming out, I love Pokemon. I don't know, it's almost possibly the wrong time for this game. I've also even caught myself thinking that the game would be awesome if it was open world with secrets and dungeons hiding the bosses. And then I was like, no, I'm just describing Elden Ring. Like, so that's not a hill to die on. These are different games. These are different games, and I shouldn't be. But I did that. I was like, wow, wouldn't this be amazing if it was like this, and it wasn't like I go to an area, then I'm on this set path, and I can just dip there, but I'm on this set path. No, that is the game.
Ben, you are describing my love, and I hate to bring it up again, but RimWorld. Like, every game I play, every kind of management game I play, I compare to RimWorld. And by the way, Ben, that'll never go. That has stayed with me for 10 years.
Yes.
That's a good shoehorn as well. I like that. I respect it.
Yeah, you thought maybe I could bring it up again.
Thought we were done, but no.
I was gonna just mention it in what we've been playing, but I thought, Yeah.
All right, there you go. There you go. Yeah. Just think. Yeah, I will finish this. I'll carry on. I will finish it absolutely, because I think we got our Game of the Year show coming up, and we tried to keep it semi-serious, and I think owe it to the fact that people love this game and that it's going to be everywhere, and I've got the game, so I should finish it. So I will. Yeah. And I'll either update before that or update on our Game of the Year show. I'm really hoping that it still grabs me. I'm sure there'll be people out there saying that I'm still quite early on. And to that, I'd say, God, I really would have hoped that it would grab me by this point. But and if it does grab me, I'll be thankful that we do a podcast, because if we didn't do this podcast, then unfortunately I'd be bouncing off of this right now.
Fair enough. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, that's not the popular opinion. It's not what other people are saying. So
God knows.
No. So
God of War, no.
Take it with a fucking pinch of salt, like you usually would. But yeah, it's just how it is at the moment. Yeah, absolutely. Like everything else, just take it with a pinch of salt, move on, and make your own opinion, and say that I'm completely fucking wrong. So yeah, move on.
If you want to, just email in.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah.